Koi, I need you to build me a really good solo duo base right now, man.
All right, bro, I'm on it. Don't worry, man.
Welcome to my YouTubers build series. I pick a YouTuber completely at random and then ask them to build me a specific base. Today we're going to see what Koi has to offer the solo duo community. Enjoy. But in the 2x2. Okay, yeah, so 2x2 down, triangles on the sides. And what do we got here? Is the way in and out?
Yep.
You know, I love 2x2s because early white, right? You're making the whole base, but you just slap down a 2x2, put some triangles on for honeycomb. This is your base. Like, you could easily expand from this starter.
Yeah, but this is your core. Like, you can live out of this, like, comfortably for, like, an hour and wipe. Maybe even 2.
Oh, no, easily. Oh, and that saves you so much room on furnaces, actually, as well. Because instead of having, like, a corner here full of furnaces, yeah, furnace in between. I like that idea.
Alright, I mean, next you just expand pretty simply. Build a jump up, you know, build a second floor jump up.
Roof piece, yeah. This is pretty standard, I think, for a lot of starter bases.
And this is where it gets weird.
Okay, so we've got a frame there. Interesting.
Yeah, this gives stabs overall to the base. And now we do a half full and a frame.
How do you get up there?
How you get up there is basically like this. Early game, do this.
Jump up here.
Which makes your door cost, the overall raid cost and door cost will be about, what, like 10 to 12 doors.
10 to 12 doors. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. And then what we can add actually is a retake. We can add a retake.
I thought you were going to pancake this, honestly. I thought that's why you put the door like half a wall higher.
Actually, pancaking, I don't like doing that actually. So, you basically just do this next.
Okay, so you got frame, wall, half wall, and the next floor's another wall and another frame there. And you just put them doors on there.
And this is your seal. It's a bit expensive. If you don't have a frame here, it's gonna like lose like 3 to 4% stability, which can be a decisive for roof.
Would you make this all out of metal normally, or would you build it out of stone? Like,
I would do metal, because metal is like also like...
Ideally in this situation, you make your 2x2 out of stone, and then you start farming metal, get loads of metal, and then you start your expansion. And it is literally just a case of, you know, frames and walls, and then you're making your sort of access point up here. Obviously you got your door into the middle, and then you're sealing all this area. Where do we keep going from here?
We just build up the second floor slowly but surely.
Make sure when you're placing the ramps, you make sure the bottom of the ramp is towards the door access point. Otherwise, you won't be able to jump into your base later on.
We utilize our space here. We utilize this half wall for loot storage.
Yeah, so you can put boxes, but it's also kind of like a pancake. Like, you know, they're going to have to blow through this ramp piece. Like, they could definitely just blow through the middle, splash in the ramp as well. But it just makes it more effort, basically, regardless.
It makes a lot more effort.
Yeah. You are kind of pancake layer in this, but you're doing loot storage areas.
Exactly. And that's the entire point. Like, you just want to make it as much of a hassle for raiders. You could put either a ramp with 2 boxes and 2 small boxes, or remove the ramp, actually, and place 3 boxes.
Oh, I thought you could do 4.
Boxes.
Could you not? Can you not?
You can do 4, but it would be pretty.
I can do this, bro. I trust me. I can do this from up here. Boom.
I cannot see you at all right now. I cannot see you at all.
Oh, wait, switch spots. Switch spots for me. Oh, yeah. I can see you quite clearly. Yeah, you can see my like lower half really well. Yeah. Nah, I'm dead. Does it matter at all which way these triangles are or anything?
Yes, they do, because of how you're gonna have your entrance, actually. So, we've expanded to the entrance. You actually build a very simple, like, just honeycomb.
So we've literally done honeycomb on the side with a roof piece. Obviously 3 foundations. So you get up this roof piece and then bam, you know, you got your like first like loot room in here. Maybe even drop boxes early on.
Yep, and if you have the roof piece actually here, it makes this entrance, like half the entrance, like not accessible, and means you need to have to like go to the left side.
Yeah, and also placing those boxes makes it more difficult,
Yeah, like this is just better.
Okay, so wall up here, frame, and is this just the way up?
We're building up the loot room.
This is another loot room. Okay, so we've got a triple loot room.
It's a duo base. You need the space. You don't have the luxury of, you know, having tons of space.
So this side is just honeycomb. Is this side another entrance, same as the other side?
Yep, copy it around.
Okay, copy it. You copy it all the way around. Easy peasy. And then just a roof piece.
It's very symmetrical.
I like symmetry. It makes things easier to remember. So we've got a door on that side, door on this side, but there's a garage door there, so there'll be a garage door there. And then you're just honeycombing this up nicely as well on this side. Okay. So pretty simple and straightforward so far. Obviously that roof piece is going to go just to make sure that wall fits.
It is a very straightforward base, and you can actually start building up either the full main base, because you don't need the compound actually to get the full main base down. Which is something I really like here.
And again, you could make this all out of stone really early on and upgrade it to metal as soon as you can if you're in that situation. On this side, at the bottom here, obviously it was honeycomb, and then this next floor is you come out of the main loot area. You've got more storage room down here as well, which is really nice. And then again, same as the opposite side, you can move in, jump up, and then work your way to the roof. What do you like to do down here, Koi?
I'm really in love with e-furnaces actually. They're so cheap to set up. And they can work for you overnight as well.
The best thing about furnaces, and this is something that I think a lot of people do, they dedicate a furnace room, but if you split 9 furnaces in 3 different locations, which you could easily do on a base this size, by the way, they raid you, they get some of your furnaces, they don't get everything, they get one of your loot rooms, they don't get your main loot room, they just get this area here. You've still got more loot room at the bottom, you've got half your loot down here, and then you've got your furnaces, in the jump ups on the sides and stuff. They're not getting everything. They're going to get some stuff, but especially on smaller bases, especially as a solo duo, you got to be a bit crafty, haven't you, Koi? You got to be a bit sneaky with where you're putting your loot. So we're up to 33,000 metal for this base, and I'm seeing that you're just starting to switch to stone. So this is the compound, is it?
It's a less important part for a solo duo base. You want to make the compound seem not interesting for the raiders here because of the bunker we're doing here, actually. We're using a compound bunker called the Triplet bunker.
Ah, I'm familiar with the Triplet.
How it works, actually, it's by phasing through the foundation and a frame, which is a very old tech, not used like in a while.
I used this, I'll be honest, not that long ago when I was working with a different YouTuber who does a lot of build videos, and that's the only reason I know about it actually. So we have to place a roof piece, if I'm not mistaken, right there, and it breaks this piece. This. So we've got room in here for what, a battery or loot boxes?
A large battery. Because it's very unexpected. And then I like to do a box or barrels, depending on what you have and how you place the battery.
Show me how you'd place a bed in here. Once you place this roof piece on again. So the biggest issue I have with this is it's not easy to break that in an emergency. That's my biggest problem. So let's say that is sealed like that, right? How do you place a bed in here so you don't have to sit there picking things up while you're getting raided to be able to place that roof piece? You want the front legs on this, on this ceiling, and the legs.
And it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work as well.
So you might be breaking a few beds working this out, unfortunately.
Yes.
So we come out from the base, obviously with a square and 2 triangles, just like he has over there. And then we're going to go ahead and do 3 foundations, like so. And this one we actually have to build in like so, and just put a ceiling on it. Now, this is where the order of how you're placing things actually starts to matter. So you have to put the frame first, and then we do a raised foundation here, lower foundation there, and a raised foundation here. And then we do 1 more lower foundation, 2 walls, double the half wall, right so, and the ceiling piece on top. Now, the way this works now is once we've deleted that, we place the triangle piece. This is all exactly the same as that, minus the doorway and stuff on it. Once we place this roof piece, theoretically, that should break as it does there. And now that Koi's figured out how to actually place the bed, I'm just going to put this doorway on as a guide. What we want to do is we want to place the head of the bed. Let me do it from this side. So it's in line with like the very edge of the door, and it works. Yep. Okay. So that is in fact working.
I've broken myself.
Yeah, you deleted the bed. I'm trying to show them that it works. Okay, so again, so you want to be in line with like the very edge of the door, kind of like that basically, and then theoretically when I place that, yeah, the bed doesn't break. So that is how you do that bit. Anyway, let's go back to the base. Are we building this exact same thing on the other side?
Yes.
If you can metal the outside here where the battery is,
I metal it.
Yeah, you want to metal these bits priority. And Koi actually does do a half wall at the bottom here, and after he puts the ceiling piece on, he does a regular wall all the way around, just as a quick note there for you guys. The sides are done, the base is done. The base is interesting, everything matches on both sides. What's next?
Start building up the compound a little bit.
So on the other side, while Koi's just doing that bit, we're going to go out with 2, delete these back, and then just start placing all the triangles. And honestly, there is a lot of these triangles all over the place, essentially. And then it's kind of like a teardrop with like a weird top on it there, like a V corner. And then we start placing the gatehouse here. And then we just start placing windows all over the place. This is a doorway here. So we got doorway, doorway, and then just windows around the rest of it right there. And I meant to make this out of stone. All right. So on the sides here then, we're going to be doing the low walls, all right, like so, followed by the half wall, and then 2 triangles on top. Like Koi said, you want to get that good peak on and do exactly the same on the other side again. So the inner one are like so, and the outer ones, the low walls, followed by the triangles on top, just like that. So this should be providing you the lovely peaks. And let's see if I did this right by actually trying to do the airlock. So we're gonna have one door like so, that's gonna open, and the other door like so, and that, yeah, okay, perfect. We've actually managed to copy Koi. That's a good start. Let me get some windows on this, and that should look pretty much the same as this one. And he's already done some extra interesting stuff over here. Okay, so what's the next step?
We're getting those external TCs just so we can, you know, overlap the main TC, just in case that if it's gone and it gets raided, you would be able to, you know, raiders would not be able to like build in your core and seal the base from within.
If you have a 1 TC base in 2025 and they get your main TC, which they're gonna, you know, some 8-man that you pissed off is going to come over with 80 rockets and just blow the middle of your base up, you're going to lose your base and going to get griefed. So doing the externals, absolutely worth it. Just to waste their rockets at this point. Like, if they want to grief your base, they got to get your externals. So these are actually relatively simple to do. We can actually see how we need to place the foundations based on how you've done the ceilings here. Okay, so I've got 3 triangles followed by a square, followed by another 4 triangles. So 3, 1, 4. And that's where the disconnectable is going to go. Very, very simple. Okay, lovely. Yep. And then you deleted those. You placed a square like so. And then we connect this by doing, if I can get the frames correctly done. Yeah, do that one.
You need at least 1 wall to support it.
This is the door, isn't it, here?
Yeah, but like, I'll just think as an example.
Oh, so you can delete that after. Okay, no, I thought it might break it. And then you're gonna start to grief it after. So this is where we're gonna be putting the external. Obviously on a frame here. Another wall, if I could get that the right way around. So yeah, and this is literally just the mirror of what's on the other side. And like you said, you know, you grief this, make it difficult for the raiders. You don't want them having an easy or fun time raiding your base, literally ever. Lovely. Everything honeycombed, ceilings have been placed. And then, how is this disconnectable core? You place a roof piece here, right? Just a regular one, just like that.
And because of the 2.5 walls, they actually, with how this works, they have lower stability overall than a regular wall. As you can see here, this wall is 87%, and this top one is 79%, which makes the frame here, the square frame, 7%. Very low. Very low. 8%. And it's 6%. All connected. And then the roof, with how it works, it actually takes stability from the half wall and this specific triangle frame. That's actually how it works. You see, now it's 10%.
The same way stability bunkers work, really, isn't it? Just to remove externals.
You can even have an example here. You see, everything is the same, but this one is 9, which is too much.
Ah, it's literally just...
And it doesn't take... And this frame here, this triangle frame right here, is not losing stability, which is what makes the square floor frame to crumble.
Okay, so you absolutely have to have half walls, otherwise the stability bunker just doesn't work. Let's put these frames back on and continue with the build. So what's next?
We can actually start getting our seawall up.
Oh, seawalls. From what I understand, a seawall is a wall that connects all the way around the base. Is that the actual definition of it? So there's no actual foundations here. These things are just being held up, and you can't... Oh.
Yeah,
you can't jump over them.
Okay,
that's the purpose. That's the purpose of them.
The purpose of them is to have chain links. Chain links or a half height wall that people would not be able to jump over. So if raiders like try to raid your compound and try to breach through it, they're going to be stuck.
And also, they're not going to want to waste rockets on this. They're going to be putting ladders on, and then you shoot out the ladders after you kill them or after they get in.
Exactly.
Like, no raid team is always got ladders. Like, someone's going to forget to bring them. Someone is going to die with them. And it's just, yeah, it always happens.
So what you want to do is actually just do this. and then
you just delete
remove the squares.
both those foundations. Yeah. So
And
how this has stability 8%, by the way. What a cracking! Look at that. 8% stability.
Yeah,
very happy
it, don't
days.
worry.
It works. It all works. And then on the other side here.
What? Hello? There we go.
Okay, so we need quite a few frames placed, and that somehow magically gives this stability. So yeah, we've got to place the frame here, 2 frames right there, frame on there. So 2 squares like so. We're gonna have to do that with a frame. So we've got no, I'm getting that. Got the half wall followed by the window. Should stay up. It stays up. Look at that thing right there. Lovely.
You're learning.
And then on the other side is just a square, and then we need frame right here, and we just do that. Oh no, we do the half wall. It's a half wall one in the frame. Yeah, my bad. Half wall and a frame right there.
Remove and then have a low wall so you can actually peek around.
Oh.
If it's actually a low wall, you will not be able to see into the compound because the half wall would block the vision.
Got ya. Yeah, no, you're right. That's a lot better this way. We just got to build up, like, you know, finish off the roof and stuff, get some peaks going, and we're basically there. So you put some half walls down. I'm assuming auto turret location here.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Exactly. Chain links actually are not the best for auto turrets anymore. It has this metal part here. If it shoots, it actually gets blocked by a bullet or an auto turret bullet. These might get blocked at times.
You need an assistant? I think I have an assistant. Blake, where are you?
I'm up here. Let me get some compound walls.
Are we using stone or wood?
Wood. I'll place mine. We'll just take a look. We can always remove it.
Yeah, I like how you can actually see
it's an
where
amazing
people
update.
are playing. Yeah, placing stuff. So ideally, you have a duo for this. Makes it a lot easier to place these. But also...
Oh, you can demolish them, not pick them up. Yeah.
You want to do the walls first, right? Then the barricade after?
Yes.
Ideally, yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, cool. You want to come in a bit more?
I'm going to place that one. That's about as good as it's going to get.
I'll place this one. Look at that.
That's
Perfect placement.
That's
Right,
fine.
next one, boys. Next one. Yeah, placing the twigs is essential. You just place two triangle twig frames, and for some reason, as long as the barricade has any sort of contact with the ground, it won't delete after. And then we're doing some barricades on top of these as well, yeah?
Yes.
2 barricades.
6 barricades is super budget, to be honest with you.
Just so it'd be on the window itself.
Just so it's like kind of central on the window, yeah. And we're just putting
so you
metal
can
window
actually
bars
open
on these as well. Okay, lovely. So you just need to be able to access the furnace, and then what? You just do one on each side, or just one on opposite sides?
One on opposite sides because of how the turret placements actually go.
Frame in a triangle, very simple. Did you cover this up at all? Would you put like a ceiling piece on it or nah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a ring of ceilings and a second auto turret on these. Very nice.
I would actually start building up the little tower we have. Very good visibility. You can actually watch to your own gatehouse as well, so just in case you get raided from there.
So you're literally just doing up to the same height as the actual base at this point on both sides. So let me just get some frames over here. And then just literally ceiling pieces across the top. Lovely. Yeah, okay, lovely. So same again on this side, just windows, and then just ceiling pieces on top. So we're literally just starting to build up on the sides now a little bit. Very nice. Roof piece there. And then like so and like so. Very nice. I actually haven't done the windows on it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Just got on it.
The horizontals on the side, yeah, just to make the, like you said, the Patrico. I'm already starting to see a roof come together here, which is lovely. So what's next then? Are we doing the other sides?
You need to place this roof specifically first. It's actually act as a peak down.
Yeah, it's a nice peak down. And then we're just doing windows on the sides.
We're actually gonna start building up this peak, which is gonna be more of an outwards and help us against high fobs.
So these frames here need to be metal. Yeah, I understand that. That's good actually. It's interesting how different materials have different thicknesses and stuff. Actually, I do kind of like that. So you can see up at a fob, obviously, if they're building one, and you can see down into your compound quite comfortably as well. I've just added a box here. I'm assuming you were going to do that anyway.
Just about to finish the roof actually and finish the base. Just finish up the tower actually, the second pair of towers.
So literally just doing like a pancake layer kind of thing there with the half walls and the ceiling, and then you're doing window peaks here. Would this act as a bedroom as well?
Yes.
And more frames on the side, yeah.
To create a Patrico peak. again against fobs.
Yeah, and then again, box and a bed, honestly, in here would be insane, I reckon. And then you could easily put like a vertical or horizontal on the front here as well, just as a secondary option, yeah. Let's see how this roof looks when it's finished, Koi. Let's get some building done here, because the raiders are coming. The ceiling and a frame, obviously, for the entrance point there.
Yep, we can actually get, like, start to get, like, our more, like, central point of mobility and retakes. We can actually start getting those up now.
So this side is, you know, someone's trying to roof down you and the auto turrets haven't taken care of them already. And on the other side you can get up. And then you've also got a peak here, which, you know, you can use to, you know, shoot through or in or, you know, whatever, however you want to do.
Very close. And now we have this.
So just windows in the middle here, frames, straightforward as hell.
Yep, a lot of more patrico peaks. Then you can have a ramp here. You will be able to see their legs in upper body, but they will not be able to see you.
Can you see my feet when I'm stood here? I can just about see you.
I can fully see your upper body. Right?
See that's kind of crazy. And if you're anywhere on the roof, basically, like, you're such an easy kill. Yep. You want to do a window one side and a doorway the other. Does it matter which way around you're doing these? Just as long as they're opposites? No. So you could do the window here and the doorway here. And, you know, as long as it's opposite. So if the doorway's there, the doorway has to be there.
It does not affect anything.
So, and a mobility shoot is literally just to get up and down quickly, right? Wall and a roof piece on this side, wall and a roof piece on this side. And they're facing inwards, both of them. Very nice. That's fully covered from above. Yeah, I do like these peaks, honestly. I do like these peaks a lot. I like not getting shot from above. It's nice.
We just need to place some roofs to cover our, you know, the main part of our roof. So a fall will be needing to be like a lot higher than what it should be.
A doorway frame followed by a little half-wall pancake, and then that's a little turret pod there. I'm taking it. Yeah. Is there any purpose to the quarter walls on top of these, the low walls?
So this is just to mark where you place the windmill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just looks good.
Yeah, it does. It does look really good. So now you got the two windmills, and then you're placing another auto turret each side as well over here, right?
Yes.
So we've only got 8 auto turrets in total. Is that how many the space needs?
That's it. That's it.
That's
For
it.
full coverage, you don't even need to pull 12.
Awesome. So you're going to do the 2 compound and 2 roofs to 1 battery, and the other 2 compound and the other 2 roofs to the other battery. And this is it. This is the base done.
Yeah, we just have like some walls here, you know, just like down at the base, just to cover.
Honeycomb, some extra little bits, yeah. And that's finished, yeah?
That is it.
Amazing. It's tanky, it's cheap as well. I mean, we've got 130k stone here, supposedly, and 40k metal in total for the whole thing.
Not much.
It's really not that expensive. So this is a, what, like 160k resource base. Something you could easily build yourself, I would say. If you're playing for a couple of days, especially, definitely get this up, no problem. And I like how you can sort of build up the center of it. Just start with a 2x2, play for a day, whatever. And if you're not offline, you could actually start to really build this whole base up. And what is 140k stone? That's like 2 boxes of stone, right? And then you could upgrade the rest of it to metal. I'm sure you'll have more metal than stone by day 2, day 3, so you can use more metal. Your externals, you know, you want to upgrade them to metal as soon as you can. I imagine some lovely places for shotgun traps, especially in amongst the seawall. Need to put a bunch of doors and stuff on this, garage doors, things like that all the way around. Then once you get in your HQM doors and things, that makes things really expensive. Do you guys want to finish putting all your doors on? I'll bring the raiders on, yeah? You can do a ceiling piece through a frame, but you can't do a frame which isn't really touching the frame at all. It's just going around it.
Touch at all.
That's weird. That is so weird. But yeah, you can do a roof piece and connect the base like that. You have to do a half wall first, yeah, and then you can do the ceiling.
Or place it from the inside.
Or place it, yeah, that way. Okay, lovely. So that is without the external TCs. You can do it that way as well.
If you for some reason do not have space.
Yeah, if you built on top of a hill or a really awkward place, you could make this a 1TC base, which is not advisable. I let these boys put a little bit of HQM on their base. Obviously, they finished placing all their doors and whatnot as well. And they insisted that this base could handle, at most, 60 rockets. So I'm going to give the Raiders 60 rockets, as well as 24 HVs, just about enough for all of the auto turrets, and 2 stacks of Explo. I'm going to stress that you would not normally be raided by 60 rockets in this base ever. So if it can perform against that many rockets, this is a solid base designed to build. I'm going to be placing 10 golden eggs eggs throughout the boxes around the base, generally focusing more on loot rooms and tool cupboards with them, and we'll see at the end how many, if any, golden eggs the raiders can get, and that will help to indicate just how good this base is at keeping your loot safe. But anyway, on screen right now you can see the loot that the defenders are going to be getting to play with, and here is what the raiders get as well. Let's get into the raid. Boys, today I've got you a little base to raid. It's just a little solo duo base. I'm giving you a lot of rockets, way more than I should have to, really. Hopefully you guys are going to stress test this thing really, really nicely. I like that you've been painting my sign. You guys ready to go and scout the base?
Yeah.
Awesome, boys. Let's head out, and it's basically straightforward, honestly.
Okay.
Is that 4 entrances? That is 4 entrances. There's definitely 4
Right,
turrets.
they've got Pachico. No, I think the triple entrance.
There's 2 entrances, no?
Is it? No,
No, the little metal ones are going to be
Yeah,
entrance as well.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, that's
see.
the problem. We can't. Well, that means we can get TC Auth really close. Can we not, though? On this side,
Yeah, you can,
side.
but the substation that side.
we could use this rock as good cover to push up from.
That's too far, though.
Yeah, we might as well raid from here.
Oh,
take the
boys,
first
boys,
outer
we
out.
build right
Take
here.
this first outer.
You build right on me.
Yeah.
We could get
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lovely fob down right here.
They don't have a furnace wall now, like straight on.
I think a priority is splashing like right under these roof pieces and breaking all those Pachicos.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Because
Do you? Yeah, like right there.
No, that's just maybe a bit more like that.
So guys, just to be clear, you're going to push up from the fob direction, you're going to hit the wall that doesn't have a large furnace behind, splash their like peaks and stuff, and then just sort of slam in after you get a little raid base down.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, sounds like a good raid idea. Get yourself a few bags down in the area, head back to your raid base, and we'll get started in just a moment, right? Okay, boys, they're pretty much good to go. How you feeling?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Very confident.
See how it goes.
We're very confident.
You're very confident. We're really stress testing this base. We're hitting it very hard with an amount of rockets that realistically raiders would not have. Okay, so there's 10 eggs split up around your base. I've placed them. You know roughly where they are, I'm sure. There is 1 in each external. There's 1 in each little side triplet. There's 3 on the bottom floor and then 3 on the floor above as well. This is where all of your loot rooms are. A lot of these garage doors and stuff are open, just something to keep in mind, guys. If they find all 10, I'm going to say it's an absolute win. If they get any less than about 7, I will say it's probably not a win. But I'm expecting them to get quite a few because they've got a lot of rockets. Probably enough to get every single one. You excited, Koi?
Maybe. I don't know.
As soon as you left, I asked him what he was thinking.
What was he thinking, Blake? What did he say?
Not much, I don't think he was thinking.
Good luck, and let's see how this base holds up. Guys, once you step out the base, the timer will begin. Good luck.
Let's go.
Time has begun. You have 1 hour, boys. Some bolty shots from the raiders here. They have a pretty coherent plan, all in all. Koi getting lit up there by a little bit of bolty damage, but not really going to hurt him too much. Already medding back up there. And the raiders are using the cover of the natural rock formations. I think we all can say we hate these rock formations. Basically, everyone who plays Rust, because it's destroyed most. I mean, even here could be a good build spot for this base. And like, you know, if a clan was going to build, maybe they want this big area here, but there's not really all that much space anymore to build, especially in lovely big flat areas. But the raiders are pushing up here, absolutely no problem. Let's go and jump in with the defenders here. How are we feeling, boys?
Just waiting for them to fob, then we got a couple surprises.
Couple surprises. What do we got in store for them? The viewers will be excited to know.
Yeah, they're gonna fob there. Okay, good.
definitely
Very
suffering.
good. Bit of tech that might soak a couple rockets off them.
Oh, okay. So why is it good that they're fobbing there?
Because it's
Oh,
like
the
it's
pizza
right
there.
next to where I'm standing. As soon as I rock it, I'm just gonna basically bam wall straight up the side of the base. So they have to break those walls first.
Oh, you're gonna ping wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping wall.
You know, we do not have enough of that on this channel. People like ping walling, and frankly, people sealing and defending their base. We don't have enough of that. So I'm excited to see how that goes, boys. Good luck. I'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, this one's fob.
Alright, see you soon, Max. As soon as first rocket's fired, I'm ping walling.
One is for the rock ceremony, and one is building right now.
Oh, so they're playing back with Bolty. That's good. That's good.
Defenders talking a lot about their positioning and stuff, but the Raiders are having absolutely no problem getting walls down. Now, what Blake was saying, he's saying he's going to ping wall. And essentially, I suspect what he's going to do is literally place walls like that. Yeah, exactly there. On top of the frames and stuff. Let's go and jump in with the Raiders. They won't be happy to hear about all of this ping wall going up. It's not actually hurting their peaks too much either, I would say, at this point. But yeah, if they build too much higher, they're going to be losing a lot of peaks on this side. However, if the Raiders are just going to pound this base with rockets, it's not bad to just get a bit more base in between the Raiders and the golden eggs inside. Let's go and jump in with the Raiders, as they're starting to get some hits on these defenders.
Yeah, I see 2 turrets on roof.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
still on
there's
roof.
four. They've got one on each side. Right, 2 turrets.
Speaking.
Up,
Headshot.
boys, come get Bez down.
Brief.
When you guys start rocketing, I'll push down.
Right, I might start bringing
Yeah.
over rockets, boys. If you think you've got it down, I might start bringing over rockets. Are you sure both are in base?
Yeah, both are definitely in base, bro.
Both are definitely in base, right? Okay. I just want to make sure no one's gonna grab me.
Yeah, he's still in there, bro. He's still in there. I headshot
holding.
9 on roof.
Koi is taking absolute punishment up here. Is he the builder or the headshot eater? Poor Koi is taking so much damage. This is, of course, his base design that we're testing. And hopefully you guys can build it yourselves from the video footage that, we were providing earlier a little bit. Koi obviously did build it himself as well. Definitely check out his link to that. Will be down in the description below. And the Raiders are looking really comfortable here right now. They got their auto turrets placed. Pretty good placement. Koi goes down. First casualty of the raid. This auto turret, like they said, having this sheet metal door in front of it, protecting it from any HVs, really, really good idea. One more auto turret closer in case these Raiders try to push. And I think that was an F1 grenade goes in. Actually, kind of close to Blake there. More F1 going in, not doing so much with that one. Velocity over here holding. Year starting to bring over their rockets and whatnot. We're going to be seeing him with rocket launchers on his back any second now. Oh, slam ramp going down from Yes Man there. Look at that. Easy little slam ramp. You just hide up here and launch rockets. Maybe that's their plan. Literally, get some slam ramps down and just start hammering this base. Yes Man getting a brutalist peek on the side here by the looks of it. A couple of shots at Koi there. Koi's perfectly okay. And let's jump in with the defenders as I think the raid is about to begin. Although, no, the boys are going back to get all the rest of the gear. So not long, boys, not long. Yeah, I like how you've already started getting a ping wall up, boys.
I just waited for fob. As soon as I put fob down, I just...
What is it 3 times?
It's a weird fob.
Very.
It's like... It's a fob that's just not expecting us to push them. So maybe we do push them at some point.
It should. Owie.
Like, I'm confident I could peek it with MP5 hit and win. I'm surprised they haven't shot a rocket yet.
I mean, they're getting set up, boys. They're getting ready. They're getting organized. There's no one coming to come and counter them.
He's gonna break compound. He's gonna break compound. Yeah, he's lining up next to double door down low. He didn't have a rocket in his launcher. He didn't have a rocket. Yeah, that 3 of them with launchers on ground.
Okay, here we go.
The raid has officially begun. 1 rocket on the external wooden high compound walls. Second rocket goes on. Velocity goes down. Koi getting a little bit of hit there, but the AK finishes off the wall. The second wall will be very, very low on health as well, easily opening it up. The sea wall, though, behind it, going to be really difficult for the Raiders. Let's go and listen how they're going to cope with that, as Matthew does get beamed by Koi on the roof. He's not just a pretty face and a builder, he can actually spray an AK. Would you look at that?
Assistance.
Someone needs to boom. I'm gonna fry. I'm just gonna go up and start shooting.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want me to rocket?
I'm gonna
Oh, he's on
keep it
top,
as
right on top.
My
Right,
barracks
go. Do you want to stop blowing? Should we stop blowing out left TC?
I don't
There's
even
going to
see
be an egg
that.
in there anyway.
I'm cooked.
Stop blowing out left TC.
What
Or-
a peak that is, bro. That's disgusting.
Right, I'm gonna go back and fob.
Oh, bro, we traded.
Right, got clapped.
Raiders opting to go for the side here.
Metal. Oh shit, that's the window. Yeah, you can go through window.
Yeah, I want to get. Can we get rid of that left side gatehouse
we're
though?
left side TC.
Yep.
7 rockets going through the side TC. Not the most expensive thing in the world. And that is one of the eggs in here, actually. Are they going to go and grab the egg, I wonder? Are they going to rocket the TC? Let's keep listening to them.
Hit again.
I got no ID for HPs in raid base actually.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb.
He's
Headshot on
absolutely horrid.
They're starting to try and get rid of some of the auto turrets inside the base. These metal gates, slowing them down just a little bit. And they have managed to get rid of one of the externals. I don't actually think an egg has dropped because they destroyed the TC. I'm going to just fly over there and place a quick egg where it was meant to be. If they want to find it. If they can find it, of course they can have it. Oh, Yeas has jumped straight in. I think he is grabbing the egg. Yeah, that is 1 egg collected for the Raiders already.
We've got the golden egg we won.
Well, if that's the way it's going to be, do we just want to break the right
One's
TC
out,
and
one's
get
out
out
in
of
core,
here?
one's out in core. I killed him.
I think you'll be build something off the right side. But it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna
Killed
start
him
boxing
too.
out.
Where's the turret?
Oh, okay, he's MP5 inside of a peak. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Oh, okay, he's MP5 inside of a peak. That's awesome.
Oh, I do like these guys. Remember when we were building these earlier? A couple of triangles, get some roof pieces on, and what a great peak. Saving his M2 kit from being looted. I mean, to be fair, they probably couldn't have looted it. And now they know he's in there, though. But it's done the damage. It's done what was necessary. Raiders are coming over here. Starting to see they don't actually have any building proof whatsoever. Koi claiming the M2 kit by the looks of it. Yeah, he's got the L9. And now he's probably got the M2 on him as well. Let's go and jump in with the defenders because they're actually starting to get raided. And the Raiders aren't just blasting rockets at this base. Kind of stupidly. They are being very, very cautious with how they're using their rockets. They're thinking there's a bit of ping wall and stuff that's been put up in their way, but it's still all splashable with just a couple of rockets. How we doing, boys?
Doing fine.
Oh, I got sat.
A little bit.
Forgot to put meds in a box.
Yeah, you guys are saying there's too many meds. Where are we going to put them all? The aim isn't bad, though. You guys are given just as good as you're getting at the moment, from what I can see.
I mean, with new recoil, aim's pretty universal.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy now, isn't it?
Well, I have 10 seconds on spawning, so I'll spawn in a second.
Ooh. Oh! The double kill! And you only got hit once! You know what they said about this peak? They said they've got awesome peaks on the gatehouses. So, 3 kills from this gatehouse so far. That's going well, boys.
Oh, you're in gatehouse, Koi. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Blake
I got
got a
AK.
kill earlier after he died to
Yeah,
me.
that's-
And nearly lost the M2.
Oh, they're trying to take our external.
Raiders starting to get some ideas together and build some closer slam ramps, actually. F1 grenade goes in. He's able to kill Koi with it, though. And now they're starting to rocket on this gatehouse. Only need to go through one door to get the beds and whatever loot is in there. Just a little bit of expo now on that sheet metal door, and it's down. Raiders, again, being very calculating, very careful. Again, a lot more rockets than they probably would need for the space, especially if it was an offline, and probably more than any team. No team's going to use 60 rockets on this. 40, maybe. The Yes Man is looking to enter the gatehouse. Does he see any shotgun traps or anything? No. I think he's looking quite comfortable. Starting to move in there very easily and quickly. Going to get rid of their beds. And honestly, getting rid of this is going to really hurt their defendability from this side of the base, I'd say. Yeah, there go the beds. And any loot that is in there is gone as well. Yes Man goes down. Velocity gets beamed by Koi from behind. Koi trying to get Yeetus as well. He's reloading. Oh, this is looking good.
He's on our TC. The TC we took.
Okay.
He's dead. I killed him.
Have we finished the gatehouse yet?
We haven't
Gatehouse. Oh, there's a guy on
I'm
gatehouse.
dead.
Gatehouse.
In gatehouse. He's dead. He's down turrets.
Raiders being very careful and cautious. Someone's shouting, let's get booming, let's get booming. You don't want to take too long on a raid, especially on an actual vanilla server. Here, things are a bit more relaxed, but it gives the defenders more time to seal, put up ping walls, move loot around, move kits around. The faster you are, the less prepared the defenders are going to be. Especially when you miss a rocket like that. All they're aiming at. They need to get rid of some auto turrets, and then it looks like they can start to push in. They are trying to destroy that ping wall and simultaneously try and get this bedroom here. And obviously, as we know, there is an egg in there. And some electronics as well. Getting some of these auto turrets would be really, really good for the Raiders. But I do believe that that battery in there is connected to the auto turrets on the opposite side of the base.
Yeah, thanks for shooting me. GG.
He's on 54.
I killed him in there.
Blake trying to loot Koi's kit, and the Raiders are starting to rocket all of the peaks out. Matthew down here looking around. He can see it's a bedroom. Will he notice the frame? And will he know exactly what it is and where the loot is in there? Let's keep listening to the defenders here, though. As both of them go down. Insane spray from Velocity there as he backs off and gets a launcher out. Well played to the Raiders. Both defenders dead right now. Both potentially timed. Koi will be back up very, very shortly, but they can start pushing in and try and get some of these auto turrets that are in their way. Let's listen to the Raiders instead, actually.
There's a turret here, literally between
There's a turret there. Do you want to start spraying it out?
Yeah, Joe, watch out. We're just gonna HV that. We'll HV it.
Wait, this is bunkers. These externals are bunkers.
Shit, they are bunkers.
Yeah, they've got an egg in there. Left. Wait, is that us?
Downed him again in there.
Nice. Sorry, I just hit you twice.
Defenders struggling to hold against these Raiders. Doesn't really matter where they spawn. Raiders seem to be on them very, very quickly. Got quite a lot of kills back and forth in the beginning, but now I'd say the Raiders are definitely taking more and more of an advantage. All turrets are being picked away. Defenders' base is being understood and taken apart slowly. But these boys on top, I mean, they're still confident. They've still got a lot of their kits. They've lost anything that was in the compound, at least on these two. Probably half of their compound kits, yeah, frankly, are gone. And so are only one of the compound auto turrets. That one over there has been a bit of a pain, but that one there hasn't really done anything yet to them. Maybe there's a bit of a flaw in the design for this auto turret. Maybe it would be better if that one could see and shoot them as well. And the Raiders are just starting to slam into the base. That little stone triangle bit of honeycomb definitely helping to absorb some of those rockets. 4 rockets on there. More rockets are going to go on there. F1 grenades going off. Not getting any kills by the looks of it. And they're starting to slam the base more and more. Let's go listen to the defenders here.
Oh,
That was close. Nearly a double.
it was.
Base is getting punished, boys.
Hit 2. I hit
Ooh.
2 of them.
I'm alive. I hit one, maybe dead.
I'm dead to a nade.
Core of the base is actually starting to get open. There's actually there's an egg under here, and there's quite a few more eggs in these loot rooms right here. Let's go and jump in with the Raiders. They're probably looking to think about moving in. Corey does get a bit of a spray on Yeetus there, managing to down him. Blake trying to get some hits on, but he's just respawned. Matthew finding more and more of their auto turrets. He's no his coin. Does manage to down him. Can Blake come and get him up? I don't know. Let's keep listening to the Raiders here.
These garage doors, keep blowing them. He's close. Headshot him once.
Smoke.
Smokes are like useless here though because it just goes out.
What he's saying there is the smokes, if they go in water, they do end up going out. Blake getting beamed by Matthew through their own peaks a little bit. This auto turret really not helping them whatsoever. They basically had to destroy one auto turret in the entire compound so far. That's a real big shame. It would have been very effective, to be honest, against them, but they would have easily got rid of it still. Raiders looking around the outside. Matthew trying to get some information. They can see beds and boxes and stuff inside the gatehouses. Smoke's making it difficult for the Raiders to push up, but they've still got rockets and they're still blowing in, and Koi dies to rocket PvP as he's sealing. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Blake is working his way around the outside of the base. He's got an AK kit on him. He's only 40 HP though. Going to be looking to try and pick off a Raider or two. Could probably easily get Yes Man actually. Oh, if he could just line up that beam a little bit better. He does go down immediately as 2 of them push him straight after, and Yes Man drops to heal. Let's keep listening to the Raiders here.
Right, can we get ladders?
Ladder.
I've got ladders. Where am I placing him?
Right here, in this metal.
I'll go in. Not all of us go in. I'm going in. Me and Matthew in.
Yeah,
You guys stay out. Bro, what is this?
Any eggs?
Oh, this egg. I've got egg.
Right, run that back. We can hold.
I've got mats. Hold on.
I'm trying to work the space out.
I don't think they've found the egg under there. I think they found one of the eggs in one of these, but oh, no. Oh, he dies to mixture. Shotgun trap, and it actually kills Blake as well. Oh my goodness me. The shotgun trap killed the Raider, but murdered the defender at the same time. Yes Man at the bottom here, easily able to collect the kits. The auto turret has been destroyed. I take back what I was saying about this auto turret. As they were trying to jump in and stuff, it was being useful, and it also was very protected. So a good auto turret, but I think some more auto turrets in this compound wouldn't hurt. The rest of the Raiders are still looking around. Let's keep listening to them. Oh, the Raiders have got the M2 as well. Oh, that is a big L, losing that. Let's go and jump in with the defenders instead now. Dying to your own shotgun trap is so annoying. And you lost the M2, right? You had the M2 on you?
I'm assuming they got the M2, yeah.
Bollocks.
Like, one second floor.
Second floor? Yeah, I know.
That's just timing. It's such a shame. Such a shame.
I'm outside right now.
There's a full kit here, but there's no AK. Love that.
Oh, there's another full kit here with an AK kit. I just muted the defenders, so I'm not telling them info like I let leak about the M2 there that they've claimed. Boy looking around for kits and gear and stuff. He's found an AK. Oh, he gets pushed by Velocity though. He wasn't quite ready to defend himself from that. Blake at the bottom here is probably able to get that AK kit if he wants, but I don't think he knows about it. He's found some med sticks. He's looking around. He's getting back inside the base. There is actually a door missing on this side that they did add on the other side here. Let's keep listening to the Raiders here as the defenders might be about to strike back a little bit on these guys.
We need to hit TC.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to get TC,
16
we need to
rocket,
run
16
yeah.
rocket, 3, 6, 9, 12. We've got enough to blow this HQM. Let's blow this HQM.
Yeah.
Blow HQM.
You think we
Let's
go
do it,
HQM?
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
They've run out of guns. They've run out of guns. They keep coming out, yeah. They keep coming out without guns, and I keep killing them, taking a kit.
Oh shit, wait, it's open. I'm in. Right, boys, start rocking. Hey, wait,
Hey,
someone
how
break
do you
this box to me. Break this box to me if you're not rocking.
No, it's fine. Oh my god!
Naked and rude.
So the Raiders are about to get the core TC, and there's quite a few eggs in here as well. I need to listen to that reaction. But they're not going to be able to grief the base or really do anything here.
Shotgun fucking trap.
I'm just gonna rocket it. I'm just gonna rocket it.
another one.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Right, TC's gone. TC's gone. TC's gone.
Right, get that
no,
egg
no,
out of
shotgun traps are there. Shotgun traps are there. Do not. I know what
Yeah.
you lot are like. Do not go in.
Because they destroyed the egg TC, I think I'm going to have to give them another egg.
The egg. Is there anything else in here? 2 eggs. I've got 2 eggs. 2 eggs on me.
Oh, no, that TC actually dropped it. I don't know why the other one earlier didn't then, because there was 2 there and there's 1 more in there.
How many rockets?
Watch
we
out,
got
shotgun
here?
traps. Do not come in. Do not come in. Do not come in. Oh, we've got TC. It's fine actually.
Ceiling map.
Oh, check that that code lock barrel. Check if there's anything in that.
I know how to open these bunkers up. I'll do that now.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna do.
We gotta
I
blow
got
the
a word.
external, no?
They do need to get the other external before they can open that up. Let's see if they can clock onto that velocity in here. Have they found the other egg that was inside?
I got another egg.
You can't.
He has found the other egg. They have half of the loot in this base right now. There's more on the second floor up here they haven't got to. I don't know if they've got the one out of there, and there's one more behind this as well. And obviously we know that there's another one in the TC over there, one in here. They have got it.
Hey. Oh, that's turrets as well. And they left a nice little stitch for us.
I actually really like this raid team, not gonna lie. They're playing really, really well. They're working their way up the side of the base now. They're just saying they know that there's another egg in here behind the bunker, and there's gonna be another egg in there in the TC. So they know that they've got access to 2 more quite easily with just a handful of rockets. Well, quite a few rockets, but you know, definitely doable. And they're trying to figure out where the others are. Now there's one under here and there's one in here. I think those are the 2 that they're missing because they've just opened up the core completely. Will they clock on that there's a loot box under there?
Has anybody got rockets at all?
Auto turret's still on. No.
I'm fully out of rockets now.
Well, okay. Well, we might. Okay, let's start HV out with that back turret. Let's put that. Oh wait, I might have enough expo to break out.
Raiders sound like they're very low on rockets right now. Coy and Matthew about to have a little bit of a trade. Let's go and check in with them. Haven't chatted to the defenders in a little while. How's it going, boys?
I'm gonna bleed the shotgun.
Oh, your own shotgun trap killing you.
This is a show.
Wow, they're being very systematic and careful, aren't they?
Have they raided the triplets yet?
Boys, don't forget, it's going to come down to how many eggs they collect. Now, I know how many they've got so far, but how many do you think they have all of them?
They have 8.
At least some of the auto turrets are still working. Coy does go down immediately after spawning on his bed. Let's go and check in with the Raiders, because I think they might be completely out of boom right now. How are we looking, boys?
We know where like the rest are. It's just rockets.
We've got TC. You don't need to do that.
Oh
These guys
yeah.
Are we all out of boom?
Here,
still
hold on.
play
How many? What do you have on your Yeetus, like boom wise?
HVs. But I think there might be some explo or something somewhere.
Yeah.
It's gone! Thank the Lord. 29 bleeding.
Right. Help me break this real quick, boys. Boys, break the beds. Break the beds. Break the beds.
Break the locker. I need
Oh
that.
hello. Oh, he's dead. Move.
No.
And turrets. Oh, can't reach it. Turrets off.
So, boys, how many eggs is that?
So this is 8. The last 2 are on roof. Yeah,
Well,
and all the
I'm-
turrets are off. So you know, craft a couple
Oh,
salvage
have-
hammers.
Guys, you're completely out of boom?
Can we get it to it by picking up windows? Because we got full TC. grip.
No.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
then,
it's
right.
that's it, boys.
Leave it at that.
Guys, Coy, Blake, they have 46 explo left, which might be enough to get an egg. And we're going to check that real quickly. So I'm just going to delete this outer auto turret. Yeah, I'm just going to delete this outer auto turret. So first things first, Raiders, how many eggs did you collect there just for the defenders?
8.
I think.
So they got 8 of them, okay? I'm going to delete. So there's still 2. Now, I'm pretty sure I know where both of them are. If you guys could come to the core of the base, please. Can you just shoot 46 explo on that, please?
Oh my god.
It's close. I don't know if it's enough.
What, garage door and second?
With HVs, I think it'll probably be enough.
One of them is in this box here. It's a triple loot room.
Jesus.
Oh, no way.
And yeah, one of them has an egg in as well. I was going to put 2 in here, but I ended up putting 1 in there. Realistically, 60 rockets for the space. I don't know if a clan would bring 60, unless they really hated you, boy.
No, you wouldn't.
A
bring
4-man
60
with
to
60?
Raiders, what do you think of the base? What do you think of the peaks and stuff?
dirty
I think if I was to say my peak, I think there's not much variation. Is the one thing I'd say. They're nice peaks. They're obviously they're the like Brutus peaks, some like the best meta along with Pachinko peaks. But it's more just the fact that like there weren't really any retakes in the open core. And once you go on with the Pachinko peaks, they're just it's 4 rockets, get rid of the majority of them, which is kind of what we did.
Yeah, it's because it's just a 2x2 expanded. Basically, it's a small base for a duo. Really, I mean, this whole base is like 170, 160k materials for the whole thing. So it's not a cheap base, but it's mostly stone as well. So it's a cheap base for like a duo trio on a server. So you think not quite enough variation, maybe some retakes into the open core, but the peaks on the outside were really good, and maybe some what, sorry?
Maybe like some wide gap type thing.
Yeah, I will say as well, this auto turret Koi, it didn't really hold them in the compound very well. Once they started pushing in, laddering into the base, it was great. Defenders, anything to say to the Raiders and stuff? I know, Blake, you gotta go in a minute.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, well done.
Well done. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, guys. Why not check out the last one, where I built 5 of the most common starter bases that you'll see in a Rust wipe. Learn how to raid them, how to defend them, and how to improve them. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.